You ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you get it? Yeah, I got it. Nice.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that standoff. This is something that I've been interested in for a while. About 5 years ago, I decided that I don't like hiking with a neck strap on, so since then I've either been holding my camera or keeping it in my bag. That's where something like this comes in and could be the perfect solution for this problem. On Prime Day, I decided to purchase the Ulanzi F38 bag clip, which is branded as Falcam, as well as the PGYTECH Beetle clip, to compare the two and figure out which one is going to be a keeper and which one I'm going to return. In this video, I'm going to show you as much detail as I can about each one. I'm going to answer any questions that I had before purchasing, and then at the end, we'll figure out which one I'm going to keep and which one I'm going to return. Let's start with the PGYTECH. I got this for $47.96. I used a price tracker that showed that the typical price is about $60, but it looks like it is often sold on Amazon for about $50. One of the reasons I was drawn to this one is because it says that it is Arca Swiss compatible. That means you should be able to use the plate that comes with it for all Arca type equipment. For me, that's important so I can still use the plate with my current tripod. This clip is made from aluminum, and I do like the anti-slip rubber material on the inside. We'll see in the testing if that helps to keep it secure on my bags. The clip is advertised to fit a strap width up to 75 millimeters or 2.95 inches, and a strap thickness anywhere from 1 to 15 millimeters, which is up to a little over a half an inch.
The clip weighs in at 96 grams.
Over on this side, there are 2 adjustments for bag thickness, and then when you connect it here, there are 3 more. So it can be very adjustable depending on your bag straps. One of the most important things is that I do not want to feel like it's going to fall off, but I do feel that this clips on very securely. The plate would then click in right here, and to release, you hit this button. There is a lock here to help avoid accidentally pressing the button, which I could definitely see myself using. Now we'll get into the Falcam F38. The price for Prime Day was exactly the same, $47.96, and per the price tracker, this was the lowest price that it's ever been. It showed that it had only been $60 leading up to Prime Day. Unless I missed it, I did not see on the Amazon product page if this was Arca Swiss compatible, but a few of the reviews said that it was. As soon as I unboxed it, that was the first thing I did. I put the clip in the tripod, and it does fit in my tripod. Just like the PGYTECH, this clip is made from aluminum. I initially thought that it did not have the anti-slip rubber material on the inside, but then I realized that this is the part that gets installed on the bag. So yes, it does have the rubber in there. The clip comes with 2 different lanyard straps that are designed to fit slightly different thicknesses of strap. The S strap fits widths up to 75 millimeter, and the M strap fits widths up to 80 millimeters. It includes the 2 straps and the tools to change it.
This one is slightly lighter, weighing in at 86 grams.
To put it on your bag, you press it open, and then you take the lanyard out, and then this goes around the bag strap. There are 3 connections for the lanyard based on the bag strap thickness. Once the lanyard is in, then you close and lock the rest of the clip. The process of putting this on the bag using the lanyards did seem quite a bit more complicated to me compared to the PGYTECH, but we'll see if I get used to it. Once it's on, it does seem sturdy, and the camera clip also locks into place to help avoid accidental unlocking. I was just outside playing with both clips and trying to get comfortable putting them on my bag, and let me show you the footage from that.
For this bag, I did pretty much have this on the loosest setting, but it was able to clip in, and then as you can see here, it was very tight on there. It wasn't moving at all. I was really trying to get it to move, but no, it wasn't moving. And then we grab the camera, and it clips in, and then I'm gonna put it to the test here. That was some trust. Really shook that thing. comes right off. A little trouble getting it on, but I'll get used to it. Just gotta slide it in there. And then here's the lock. So when you lock that, you cannot push the button to release it. It just doesn't push in. Lock works as it should. And then you turn the lock back to unlock and voila. Comes right off. Whoops, there we go. And to unhook, very simple. Comes right off. All right, now the Falcam. This is where we're gonna figure out these lanyard straps. So the lanyard goes around the bag and then ties around to one of the hooks. And here's where I had a problem. And you'll see that in a sec as I try to close it. It wasn't snapping in tight enough. And I noticed that it wasn't in right. And then I pulled this top part of the lanyard right off. So now I've sped this up a little because this part's a little boring, but I'm trying to get this part back in. And then take two. Let's try to get this thing back on the bag again. And in the process of doing that, I noticed another problem. The lanyard was coming out from the back of this piece here. And I'm just gonna speed this up again because it was kind of boring, but that lanyard was not staying in there. So it took me a little bit to get it back in. So finally got it back in, and now I can put this on correctly. So the lanyard goes back there. This part goes into whichever of those pieces will fit it properly, and then it snaps into place. And once I finally got it on, it was on pretty securely. It was not moving either. And then we got our camera on there. And I didn't feel quite as confident as I did with the PGYTECH, which is why I don't think I tested it quite as vigorously. But it was on there pretty good. And then we've got our unlock and lock. So that is the unlock. Comes right off. And then you slide it down, which I did. We couldn't really see. Unlock, that's the lock position. Unlock position. The up here is the unlock position. Slide it down and now it will not come out. Got it out. Got it back in. It's on there pretty good. All right, as you just saw, I clearly had an easier time with the PGYTECH versus the Falcam, at least with the putting it on the bag part. For some reason, it felt like the PGYTECH with the camera on was a little bit more sturdy, but I do think that they would both be fine. I am releasing this video without actually testing it on a hike, but I've definitely made my choice just from the testing I've done so far. There are two main things that I like better about the PGYTECH, and I will show you. On the PGYTECH, the release button is on the left side, and on the Falcam, it is on the right side. So for me, I'm gonna be having my clip on the right side of my bag most likely, and when I go to reach for it, for some reason it's a little bit more annoying to have to reach underneath to this side to unlock it. So when I've got the PGYTECH right here, it's just easier to just hit that with my thumb. So I did like that better. And then also clearly just putting it on the bag and taking it off the bag, I was not a fan of the lanyard system. Maybe if I had just purchased the Falcam one, I'd get used to it. But comparing the two, it's a lot easier, initially at least, to put on the PGYTECH and to take it off. I was just having struggles with that lanyard. We're almost done here, but I wanted to answer some of the questions that I said that I had. So first off, I wanted to know how to put it on and take it off. Hopefully we answered that already. I wanted to know how sturdy they are. Hopefully we answered that as well. Another question, will it support the weight of my camera? I've been testing it with a Sony a7 III with the Tamron 17 to 28 millimeter lens on there. The Falcam one is rated to support 30 kilograms, which is over 66 pounds. And the PGYTECH is rated to support 25 kilograms, which is over 55 pounds. I know I'll never have that much weight on there. If your camera weighs over 60 pounds, you might want to reconsider one of these. Another important question was, are they Arca Swiss compatible? The PGYTECH advertises that better on their page, but they both are. The plates that they use are basically identical. And one of the biggest questions of all, does it feel like the camera is in the way, or what does it feel like actually having the camera on the front of your bag strap? When I initially tested this, the bag that I was using was empty, and it really like weighed the bag down differently. I'm used to having all of my weight in my backpack that is on my back, and then with the camera here, you know, now you're getting the weight in front instead. So then I put some stuff in my backpack, and it felt a lot better. So if you're hiking with an empty backpack and have this on there, it's not going to feel too comfortable. But you should have your water in there, some supplies. So when the bag was full, it definitely felt more comfortable having the camera on the strap. That's about all I've got. As I mentioned, the PGYTECH was the winner. I will be keeping the PGYTECH, and I will be returning the Falcam. I did not mention this sooner, but this video was not sponsored or affiliated with either of these brands in any way. I bought both of them myself and planned on returning the one that I did not like as much. I'm looking forward to actually going out on a hike with this to see if I still like having the camera on the strap. I do think I will. Hopefully you found this video helpful before making your purchase. If you have any questions, or if you just want to say hi, please leave a comment below. If you did find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.